Hi everybody, it is Danny, your scrapper on the street here, and this is my first video from my new internet home. So if this is your first time to scrapperonthestreet.com, welcome. And if you're a returning guest, visitor, friend, welcome back. And it's good to have all of you here. And if you are new to my little space of the internet, please sign up for the mailing list. There's a free little download once you do, and I promise not to send you all kinds of junk, but it's a good way to keep in touch and to make sure I fill you in on all the exciting things happening, because as we wrap up 2012, I am getting a lot of fun stuff together for 2013. So stay tuned, and I'll be in touch soon. But for today, we're going to focus on the holidays. They're upon us. It's here. It's Christmas time. It's Hanukkah. People are taking pictures, scrapbooking. There's events. There's cooking. There's everything is going on right now. There's hustle and bustle everywhere you go. There's no just relaxing anymore. It is now the craziness of Christmas. But I hope you do find time to capture your stories, tell your version of how your Christmas is going, and to just document as much as you can, because they're things that you'll want to remember in years to come. So I know a lot of us do December Daily or a spin on it, and I know a lot of us do Journal Your Christmas with Shamel. I'm doing Journal Your Christmas for the first time this year, and I am getting so much out of it. She really is a treasure as far as getting you to tell your stories go and get those creative juices flowing. And the photography prompt each day has really been helpful for me as well. So I've been documenting everything in this little Mary Engelbreit journal that I found at Michael's for $1. And I'm filling it up fast and furious with my prompts each day. Some of it translates into the Christmas book I do, and some of it doesn't. But I am writing every day, so it's helpful to me and it's good for me because I want to remember details that I might not put in a book today, but that doesn't mean won't go into a scrapbook at a later date. Also, this is my 4th year doing a spin on December Daily. I call it Celebrate the Season, because I don't stick to, well, today is Monday the 1st and I did this, or today is Tuesday the 10th and I did this. I just take bits and pieces of the holiday season and I tell the stories that I want to tell. So, and I usually go much longer than the 25 days, December 1st to the 25th. I usually put up my tree Thanksgiving weekend. I was a little later this year, but I usually start doing Christmas activities right after Thanksgiving. That's when it starts for me. When that big man rolls past Macy's at the Macy's Day Parade, it is Christmas. So I start right then, and it would be a shame to miss a whole week of or more of Christmas activities. So I start right after Thanksgiving. I don't go day by day. Some days I do nothing. Some days I do tons of stuff. And it all gets documented. I've done all different size books. This year, originally I bought a 12 by 12 book. I was going to get ambitious. I don't know what got into me. But then I planned suddenly, it wasn't very long ago at all, that I planned that I was going to go spend a couple of weeks with my folks in Ohio. So I did not want to lug a 12 by 12 book and 12 by 12 supplies to Ohio to work on this book while I'm away, because I'll be gone for a few weeks altogether. So I found at Target We Are Memories Keeper binder. You have to pardon, the weather is terrible today, so my lighting is bad. And it's just a little 8x8 binder, and it came with page protectors that are already sectioned off. And then I bought a refill of full 8x8 pages. And this year I did something totally different because I was so last minute and so changing the way I was going to do this project. I didn't do foundation pages this year, and I have to tell you, I am loving that I'm didn't do foundation pages. I always find such a stress of doing pages before I know what pictures I'm going to use, and doing pages and not know what order they're going to go into, and I don't like to number them in advance, and then I usually have too many pages, or I have too few pages, and I have to scramble to get pages put together. And so this year I didn't do any of that. There's no color theme, there's no I'm using all snowflakes or I'm using all Santa Claus. It's just every day by the seat of my pants, like a living, breathing journal, like our life. It's not all planned in advance. We don't know what's going to go day to day necessarily. We may have events planned and things planned, but we don't know, am I going to be wearing a red dress on Friday? So I better make that page coordinate with what we're wearing. Or am I going to bake cookies on Monday? I better have this page filled with cookie paper and cookie embellishments. We don't know those things, the little things, the things that I really want to capture. So I did I'm keeping it really simple. It's my title page, which I almost never do, so the fact that I did one is kind of something all in itself. And then I just am keeping the pages very simple. I documented here my favorite ornaments from my tree, and these are actually ornaments that are family treasures and have been around for a very long time. And then I captured decorations, and I'm focusing a lot on journaling. It's hard to see because of the glare, but this whole box is filled up of journaling, and it's kind of my Christmas manifesto, if you will. And I just kind of kept it simple, added a few embellishments, coordinated the page, captured my Christmas cards, and I always like to take a picture of those because even if I don't have one left over, then I know what it looked like. I know what photos I used. I know what card I used. But I'm focusing on smaller moments. The lit candle, what it means to me. What's my favorite candle this year? What does that say about me? What does that say about our home? And I'm just documenting it all. I baked cookies yesterday. I documented that, and that this was a new recipe, and why I like to bake cookies, and that I'm baking cookies even though I'm not going to be here. And that tells a part of my story and who I am. Then I captured the first Christmas card I got this year. I feel that's important. Our window from the outside, and that's the window to this room, so I think that says a lot, that I wanted to share the outside of the craft room looking in. And then this little picture of our littlest kitty, Amy, and she's just too cute not to put her in. And I had this sticker and I wanted to use it, and the tag is like her letter to Santa. So it's something cute and clever and fun and not anything too detailed, but it does tell a story that she's been sitting under the tree, that her tag does say that she's been a good girl this year, and that is certainly true, more true than it was last year. So it's I keep it simple, and I tell the stories you want to remember. That you put up a Christmas tree, it'll come through. That you wrapped gifts for 5 hours, that will come through. Why did you wrap gifts for 5 hours? Were there more gifts this year than last year? Tell those stories. Dig a little deeper and get the details that you want to remember from year after year, time after time. And it'll really tell a complete story of your Christmas 2012 and your holiday season. And I hope you find this helpful. I will post photos of all the layouts below with a couple of more hints and tips and tricks of capturing your season. And I hope you're having a great season, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.